Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk with me, Rical. How you doing, man? I hope you're having a blessed day. It's beautiful out, beautiful day. It's a nice time to go outside, enjoy your lunch. Get out of the office, sit outside, enjoy your lunch, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Jet fans, heading to Sunday night. After the Jets lost, with all the games Sundays, whatever Monday, the people over PFF. They listed the offense with the highest successful rate, for football this week. Period, was Justin Field with the Jets. Tanner, we gotta give Tanner, the offensive coordinator of the Jets, credit for what he was able to do. There were a lot of critics. I'm not gonna say I was one of the critics, but I'm saying in terms of the unknown, I didn't know what I was going to see from Justin Field. I didn't know what the offense gonna be. I'm a Jet fan. I'm 47. I've been a Jet fan for a long time. I've seen a lot of bad football. The only success, you watch during Herman Edwards' years with the Jets. I think 4 out of 5 years or 3 out of 5 years, whatever, the Jets made the playoffs. They look okay. We got deep with Rex Ryan twice, AFC Championship. Defense was there, but we didn't have an offense. We couldn't do anything else. I've seen a lot of bad football. I've seen resignation on a napkin from Bill Belichick. I've seen the Rich Kotite. I've seen the the butt fumbles. I've seen punch. So many things. The New York Jets. As a Jet fan, I'm 47. I've seen Chad Pennington and Vinny Testaverde get hurt back to back. One game. We have never had a quarterback like Justin Fields. Ever. We had an opportunity to get to draft Justin Fields. Joe Douglas, who's no longer with the Jets, thank God, drafted Zach Wilson, whom allegedly he had a relationship with Zach Wilson's mom. Drafted Zach Wilson, there's a lot of, when you talk about inept, but I digress, man. But what I'm saying is we've never had someone like Zach Wilson. Justin Fields. Aaron Rodgers came into the Jets. We thought, hey, all right, this is an opportunity for him to come in. The guy's a future Hall of Famer, former NFL MVPs. He's coming in. He's coming in to take the Jets to a new height. 4 plays later, which was his doing, by the way, bam, out for the season. Came back last year. Guys are prima donna. When you talk about cancer in the locker room, guys are cancer. Aaron Rodgers, that is. Blame everybody else but himself. And then for him to make a comment after they won the game, the Jets beat themselves. You know what I mean? The Jets beat themselves. Him making a comment saying, hey, he wanted to beat anybody and everybody that's part of the Jets organization. It's like, you gotta say to yourself, man, grow up here, man. So, but anyway, I'm happy. You know, we move on, we moving on. But from what I'm seeing with the Jets, again, Justin Fields is one of those once in a lifetime talent. I think Justin Fields, yes, we lost the game. We lost the game. Xavier Gipson should have never made the team. I know Aaron Glenn loves giving second chances. Aaron Glenn give Gipson an opportunity to earn a spot. We cut Malachi Curley. Malachi Curley couldn't run. You know, he couldn't pick. You know, he couldn't read the playbook. Allegedly, he didn't understand the concept, all the stuff, where he needed to be. In college, they let him do whatever, but coming into the pro, he couldn't keep up. He couldn't run plays. Where you supposed to be, he didn't know where to be. He had an attitude, and the Jets, Aaron Glenn asked him to play special team. He refused. You know what I mean? You're a rookie. They got you here. You didn't do much. This is an opportunity. The new regime tell you, hey, we need you to do this. We need you to do that. He didn't want to, all he wanted to do, I want to be a receiver. I don't want to do anything else. But you can't pick up the plays. You don't know what you're doing. So it was a lot of that. So they cut him. I know when we got Davante Adams wanted to wear number 17. Davante Adams offered him $17,000 to give him the number. He came back. He told Davante Adams, let me think about it. He came back. He asked Davante Adams for $1 million. And all the players looking at him, dude, you took the number knowing that when the Jets management team mentioned, hey, we getting, well, Aaron Rodgers told you. Aaron Rodgers was talking with the receiving corps. Say, hey, we're going to get Davante Adams. We're going to trade for Davante Adams. I'll say that, you know, 3 weeks or a month before Davante Adams joined the team. So you knew that. You knew that he was number 17. You went in and got number 17. You quickly grabbed number 17. Even though after the equipment team people told you, hey, we saving number 17 for somebody else. You said, nah, let me get that number. You requested that number. So they gave it to you. Robert Saleh allegedly at the time went and trying to talk to you, say, hey, why would you take number 17? He said, well, if you wanted, you could ask me. So he came in, I was a good teammate, decided, okay, all right, let me buy it from you. You asking for $1 million. You can't pick up the playbook. You couldn't do anything else. They asked you to play special team, you couldn't. They cut you. Now, look, Malachi Curley he's on the Cleveland Brown practice squad. Anyway, what I'm saying is Gipson should have never made the team. If he was running the ball on special team. Like I said, he had an opportunity to have the ball, and you fumbled the ball. Couldn't recover. You fumbled, man. Watch on that with that stadium. The success, the stadium. The fans at first, of course, there was, you know, the fans, everybody was, you know, like I said, as a Jets fan, we'd never seen this before. We never seen an offense run so smoothly before. We never see a head coach so engaging with the team before, like that, holding players accountable. There's never been that. When you watch that as a fan, it's like, whoa, this is crazy. Oh wow, this is what it's supposed to look like. To see an offense come back, I told somebody when the Jets had when the Jets pick up Aaron Rodgers, they traded for Aaron Rodgers, right? Giving all this money. Each time the Jets had the ball on offense last year, I thought, hey, we have an opportunity to score points. Each time I said, hey, we had an opportunity to score points because I'm like, hey, this is Aaron Rodgers. But we look lost with Aaron Rodgers. The guy's a fraud. There's a lot of people who talk about, I could do this, I could do that, until you tell them, all right, let me see it. Then they can't do it. There's a lot of people who could con their way through the top. I've been around a lot of those people, able to con their way through the top, talk their way through. But when it's time to actually do the stuff, they don't know how to do it. They can talk. Show me how to do it. And they can't do it. And I remember when I was a director of public safety for Rush Street Gaming, who owned Rivers Casino. There's a guy I work with who is I'm not gonna say his name, but he was a VP of operation. He could talk his way through a lot of things. He was coming out of stuff. He was talking about so many things. Yeah, we could do, I need you to do this, do that. When I asked him, can you give me an example? Can you show me how this is done? He couldn't. And to find out, the guy was an idiot. He is smart. Let me not say he was an idiot. He was smart enough to know how to talk his way through things. But to actually deliver, he couldn't. You know what I mean? He couldn't. So again, I would say he was a BS artist. Shout out to Steve, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a BS artist who's able to BS his way through life. You know what I mean? BS his way through life. He was talking about this, talking about that. They were just all smoke and mirrors. So there's a lot of people like that. But I'm saying, as a Jets fan, I saw the Jets moving. We're moving in the right direction. Yes, we lost. The offense looked unstoppable. For the first time in history, the New York Jets have an offense that look unstoppable. Every time we get the ball, we're going to score. Yes, we need another receiver. The Jets right now are trying to trade for Chris Olave with the Saints. He went out. We're trying to get Jacoby Myers, but there's a lot of people the Jets trying to get, because Aaron Smith is good, but he got to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to understand to adapt to the NFL game. You know what I mean? He had a couple things, whatever, but we got to be consistent. But what I saw, we'd never had a quarterback like this. And Justin Fields, I think he just put his plant. He just put his seed down as the future of the Jets quarterback. This is not a stopgap. This is now. After the season, he's gonna get himself a big contract extension. I didn't think, like I said, as a Jets fan, I didn't think we would be where we at. I didn't think that. But hey, you got to take that. So the future of the Jets look bright with Justin Fields, with Tanner as the offensive coordinator, with Aaron Glenn as the head coach. You know what I mean? With Darren Mooney as a GM. We look good. Defense, the front seven, once Jermaine Johnson figured it out, of course, he coming back from injury. If when you are out for a season, you had an injury like that, you're never the same. When you back, you timid. So I understand him. I understand. Will McDonald's picking it up. We're gonna be better. Quentin Williams is stepping it up to an All-Pro. I'm excited. Yes, you're gonna get what you're gonna get from Sauce Gardner. After that, I don't know what happened with those other MFs. Our corners. I'm not even gonna waste my time to saying their names. The Jets made a mistake. We had two good corners. You let him go. You let him go somewhere else to save a couple bucks. I'm disappointed. But, like I said, as a Jets fan, listen, success, if I wrote this thing down. Today, I was saying to myself, what is success? Right? I was saying to myself, what is success? And to be successful in life, what are the demands? What do you have to do to reach that success? What do you have to do? What do you have to, you know what I mean? And I said, wait a minute. It's simple. It's simple. Success, I say, I wrote 10 things. 10 things. Success demands 10 things. Number one, I put hard work. Without hard work, success is not gonna work for you. It'll be an idea you have in your head, but you would not be successful without hard work. You starting a company, doing whatever, or having a successful company. Yes, you hire the right people, of course, but you as the head, you got to maintain. You got to make sure that you're grinding. You make sure that the people are doing. You have the right people to do the right things for you. You can't hire the people who don't know what they're doing. It's not gonna work. Success for me, like I said, success demands hard work. Success, you got you know what I mean. You got to grind. I'm up all night, visiting sites, doing this, doing that. You know what I mean? That's success for your business to grow. You got to understand it. But now people don't understand. Yes, you have $1 billion. People think that, okay, all right, your business is good to make billions, millions and billions of dollars. They only see the money. They don't see the hard work that you put in to make sure of that. When they sleeping, you up, you working, you on the road, you doing the little stuff. Success demands hard work. Success demands sacrifice. Sacrifice, you gotta sacrifice. Again, there are times you're gonna miss birthdays. I've missed many birthdays. I've missed many events, many family functions that my wife was able to go with the kids with. I missed those because you grinding for the family. Struggles, success, struggles. You're gonna struggle. You know what I mean? You're gonna struggle sometime. Does it work? This didn't work out. That person you hired with the right resume did not work out, didn't pan out. Now you're gonna have to fire that individual to find somebody else, this and that, because now having that individual that is bleeding money, this and that, you got to make the sacrifice. Success demand faith. You gotta have faith in the Lord Jesus Christ that those decisions that you made will work. You know what I mean? Hiring these people, doing this, all will work, right? Discipline. You have to be disciplined because things are gonna come all over. There's gonna be multiple different things. Discipline. Are you disciplined enough to do all of that? Consistency. Patience. Passion. You got, you know what I mean? Number 9 is competence. You know what I mean? Competence. You got, you can't have people that are not competent, right? I've seen a lot of incompetence in my life. And you like, how did you get here? How did you get this job? Like, you know what I mean? How do you make it? And the last part is you got, I have so many part, man. So many part. But you look at it, sometimes success, it can't go to your head. You gotta be humble. You gotta be stress-free. I don't worry about things, man. And watching the Jets, Aaron Glenn with the Jets, show you exactly what that is. The hard work. Yes, there were that call. There were a few penalty, whatever, right? But I'm okay with some of them. Defending Justin Fields, there were a lot of calls that the Jets did not get. The referees didn't call those calls. You know what I mean? TJ Watt laid out Justin Fields. He didn't have the ball. No penalty was called. No roughing the passer. The referee was right there. He let it go. There were a couple calls of Ramsey hitting Justin Fields out of bounds. They didn't call those calls. So you got to look at this. There were multiple calls that were not called. And they got to do better. But I'm excited. As a Jet fan, I'm excited. You know what I mean? But there were a lot of negative comments, negative critics all summer against Breece Hall, against Justin Fields. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. With Breece Hall, I saw what he gave you, all summer. He gave you a rookie year. I wanted to see something else. I didn't see it. So yes, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. What am I gonna get from him? He came out gangbusters. He did what he needed to do. But before we talk about Breece Hall, the Jets beat themselves. The New York Jets beat themselves. 34-32, we beat ourselves. Now, we went for two-point conversion twice. How we not done that? If we didn't do that, we were at 34 points. We win the game. If that idiot don't fumble the ball, we win the game. Defense, the DBs didn't look good at all. But what I'm happy about, total yards for Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers, a premier Hall of Fame quarterback. Top 5, top 10, wherever you want to put him. Total yard for them, Steelers, 271 yards. The Jets, 394. First down, they had 19. The Jets had 23. Net rushing yard, the defense kept them. The Jets defense, front seven, kept them to 53 yards, while the Jets had 182 yards rushing. Net passing yard, 218 to 212 Jets. You know what I mean? There were a lot of drops. A lot of drops. third down efficiencies. They were 4 for 10. We were 7 for 14. Turnovers, of course, we turned that freaking ball over on Gibson, who should be cut. I don't even know why is he running the ball. Let Aaron Smith run the ball. Time of possession, 27 minutes. 25 minutes for them. We had the ball, almost for 35 minutes. So when you look at it, it was amazing. And what I saw on offense, the Jets looked like Darren Muji, Aaron Glenn made the right choice to draft Armand Mambu with the 7th round pick. Armand Mambu with the 7th round pick in the 2025 draft. $25 pass pro snap, right? His NFL debut. He pitched a shutout. Looking at his numbers. The Jets rookie right tackle, Armand Mambu, pitched a shutout in his NFL debut. 25 pass, right? Pro snap. 0 sacks, 0 hurries, 0 quarterback hits, 0 pressure. He held his own. Justin Fields was sacked one time. One time. So I'm looking at it, the play calling on offense was amazing. And his Jets debut, Justin Fields that is, he was for 60 out of 22 passing for a total of 266 total yards. 3 touchdowns, 0 interception. I'm watching, there was a zip. Like, the guy makes sure he knew where to throw the ball, how to throw the ball, how high to avoid the ball being intercepted. Man, you watching this stuff, man. The guy gave you 16 out of 22 passes. At one time, he was 4 for 4. The guy was perfect. Right? 16 out of 22. For 266 yards. 3 touchdowns. He ran 2. The guy did his job, man. I've never seen, as a Jet fan, yes, you have victory Mondays. You have, you follow it through all week until you play again. I'm looking forward for the Buffalo Bills. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. Seeing Breece Hall, 76 of his 107 yards came running behind Olu Fashanu. Olu Fashanu. He did what he needed to do. And I'm excited. I'm excited as a fan to see that, to see Breece Hall coming out. He was on fire. You know what I mean? As a fan, I'm super excited to see it. Which it was great. When you actually build around Justin Fields, he looked crazy. Amazing. It showed you the Bears, I don't know what they were doing. Well, we know what they're doing. We see it right now. I'm looking at the Steelers, 6 games the man played for you. He won 4. He was 4-2. Those 2 games, the defense he could have went 6-0. And that's why you said PFF came out with our ranking the best offense, in the NFL so far. All the New York Jets. The Jets had 0 punts in the first half for the first time since 1991. That's because of Justin Fields with the ball and Tanner as the offensive coordinator. Turner hamstring. But again, for the first time since 1991, the New York Jets had 0 punts in the first half for the, you know what I mean? This is wild. Every time Justin Fields had the ball, you saw, you know, all you saw was a big transitioning. And there's no denying it. The New York Jets have a good offense. The New York Jets have a good offense. When was the last time, Jet fans, when was the last time you could say that? For you to look in the mirror, for you to even say it out loud. There's never been a time for me to say, man, we have a good offense, man. It's never been that. It's never been that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, there's no denying it. For the first time, the film don't lie. The film does not lie. You know what I mean? Justin Fields had the best passing grade, 90.4 of his career yesterday on Sunday, according to PFF grading. Not only they ranked the Jets as number 1, an offensive-led, quarterback-led offense, Justin Fields with the Jets number 1, but he also had the best EPA per attempt, 0.668 of his career. And field adjustment completion percentage, right? 88.9 was the 3rd highest of his career. You know, you got, like, again, I love what I saw, man. Sauce Gardner in coverage on Sunday, per PFF as well. 36 coverage snap, 4 target, 1 reception. You know that one. 11 yards, 2 BPUs, 39.6 QB rating allowed, 90.5 coverage grades. You know what I mean? I love that. If we had somebody else on the other side, man, Aaron Rodgers will be quiet. Shout out to, I'm going to go back to my Jets already, but shout out to Dan Campbell. Without Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, he looked like Matt Patricia, man. Yo, man. Like I said, man, watching this game, kick returner, Xavier Gibson, killer fumble. You know what I mean? Cornerback Brandon Steven, I don't even know why he's on the Jets, man. 5 catches for 75 yards and touchdown. 1 DPI. Michael Carter, second, 5 catches, 60. Michael Carter used to be one of the best slot corner in the game. I don't know what's going on. He gave a 5 catches for 67 yards, 1 key missed tackle, and Tony Adams, 3 missed tackles, man. 3 missed tackles. When you thought, hey, this is it, we got it down, and those guys, it's disappointing. Justin Fields, a dude, threw a 3 touchdown. Breece Hall, man, Quentin Williams, Will McDonald, Garrett Wilson. You know what I mean? Like, as a Jets fan, again, there's a lot of things to be excited about. There's a lot of things to be excited about as a fan. So I'm happy where we're at. I'm happy to do what we got to do, man. Even Sauce Gardner, you know what I mean? Like, Sauce Gardner was upset. He said, hey, when you put up 30-something points, come on. The Jets offense did everything they could. 30-something points and defense couldn't do it. But there's a lot to build on. There's a lot to build on as Jets fans. I'm super excited. We have a quarterback in Justin Fields. right? You saw the defense stepping it up. So there's a lot to be excited about. So as a fan, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to do. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing, man. When you watch Justin Fields for the first time in the history of the Jets to have a quarterback that can play football and to have an offense to have an offensive coordinator in Tanner that can, man, there's a lot of excitement. So for Justin Fields, 16 for 22, 73% completion rate, 218 yards, 9.9 yards per throw, 48 rushing yards, 4 yards per rush, 3 total touchdowns, 1 throw and 2 rushing, 0 interception, QBR rating 119.1. That's amazing. That's amazing. So as a fan, you know what I mean? Xavier put us in the worst situation, man. I like our rookies. I like what was going on. I like Amon Mambu for shooting all the stuff, doing what they need to do, man. It's amazing. It's amazing to see that. The Jets are, finally, man, we here. We finally have a quarterback that can play football. We have it. And as a Jet fan, there's nothing you can do but being excited. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do but being excited. So I'm super excited with that. And with that said, man, sports talk, like, subscribe, and share. Hey, give that boy Shurda Sanders opportunity to flash his watches to do. I missed that. Let him do what he got to do. Anyway, man, sports talk, like, subscribe, and share, man. Peace out. Peace out, man. Thank you for your subscription, like, subscribe, and share, man. Peace out, man. We love this.